Hello, welcome back to Conscious Evolution. My name is Alan. Thank you for joining me here today. I hope you guys are enjoying these tarot readings that I'm doing because I'm getting really into them and I really enjoy doing it. So I'm going to keep doing it and let me know what you think. Let me know if it resonates with you. You know, everything is energy, right? So this is just me reading the energy of, the collective. And this reading I'm thinking I'm going to do, not thinking, I am doing the Divine Feminine. I did the Divine Masculine in my last reading, so I'm going to do a Divine Feminine now, and see where that takes us at. Now, just because I say Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine doesn't mean man or female, man or woman. It's what resonates with you. A lot of times, I resonate more with the feminine energy aspects of it than the masculine. We all have the feminine and masculine energies within us, and it's about balancing those energies the best we can within ourselves. Okay, so take it how it resonates with you. If I'm saying divine feminine and you're a man, don't, if you're called to this reading, there's a reason for it. There's a message in it for you. So just listen to it. Don't subscribe to any of those realities. Like a divine masculine has to be a man, or divine feminine has to be a woman. It's energy. So whatever resonates more with you. Okay, now with that said, I already cleared the energy of the deck and I started shuffling and I didn't pull cards. These two cards flew out. So this is where we're going to start this reading here. If I can get this right. All right. So the first one we got for the Divine Feminine reading is strategy. It's number 21, which is 3, which is powerful numbers. 33 is my main number. I get that multiple times a day. And I also get 3s, 6s, and 9s all the time. So this card says literally to journal or log. So I'm thinking to do that. Maybe you should journal about what's going on in your life. If you're, it's a strategy card, so we're formulating a strategy or planning something. Maybe we're planning a trip, or maybe planning a move in, relocation. Maybe we're planning to have a career move, whatever resonates with you. And there's also a key opening a lock here. So it's like you're unlocking the potential love ahead. Ooh, that's a good message. Maybe you're unlocking the love within yourself. Either way, journal about it. Journal about your experiences. I like to journal a lot. It really helps me get that stuff out on the paper, and then you don't really need to worry about it anymore, There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a crest. There's some coins over here. So maybe we're trying to get our coins in order. There's a compass on the card too. So maybe we're trying to find direction in our lives. Maybe we lack direction in which way we want to go in one aspect, whether it's with a relationship, whether it's with a career, or relocating, like a physical move, or which way to go with our morality, with our I can't think of the word. Morality's good. The next card that came out was envy. It's interesting to me. So maybe we have some envy here, maybe? Are we envious of someone else's situation? Because that's projecting lack into your life, I would think. No judgment. I don't judge here. This is a judgment-free zone. I'm just telling you what I see on these cards and what I'm channeling intuitively. So maybe we have some envy. These cards came out like this. The strategy first. So strategy. Maybe the strategy is to unlock the ability to get past the envy here. This envy. Look at this. Look at this. Look. It's all dark here. This woman is like a dark witch, just standing here, with all this temptation. I see it as. And she's here holding up this teeny tiny light, like posing as the light, when really it's just the dark. Because envy, there's nothing good about envy. If you're envious of someone else, that means you don't feel or think or believe that you're 100% whole and complete as you are, which you are just the way you are right now. So envy should not be in your wheelhouse of emotions. But we are human and we came here to feel, so we're gonna feel. So with this, I see the lock. This lock is like unlocking the door to something. Maybe it's unlocking to get past that envy. And then once you get through that envy in that dark, you see the light. The light shining so bright out there, and the light, it's encompassing everything that it's around. The dark cannot exist in the light. Darkness is the absence of light. By its definition, it's the absence of light. So it cannot exist when there's light around. So this light is being shaded from you by your envy, and you're strategizing, you're planning, you're plotting, you're scheming. Stop scheming. Keep scheming, but scheme and switch your schemes, switch your plans to overcome this envy. Switch your plans to get into the light, rise above, be the bigger person. Show the love and compassion that you've gained through your awakening journey here, through your lifetime. Whatever journey you may be on that led you to my channel, to this reading right now. It's something to do with envy. All right, Spirit, can we get a little more clarification on this Divine Feminine to see where we're, what can we do to overcome this envy? What's the next step in our lives? The Divine Feminine. What is the next? What is it? Define? What? Man, I can't make a all tongue twisted. So sorry. That's just fell out. It didn't work. All right. So, what does the Divine Feminine need to know most moving forward right now? What does the Divine Feminine need to know most? Uh-oh. Blossoming abundance. Another 3. Wow. So you're blossoming abundance. Ooh. Card at the bottom of the deck is a storm warning. Uh-oh. Blossoming abundance. You're trying to create a strategy to overcome this envy. Maybe you don't see the envy. You don't know that you have to overcome it. But now that you've seen this reading, maybe you can see the envy, or where you're being distracted by the darkness in your life that's keeping you from the light, that's keeping you from your power. Something is prohibiting you. There's a lock, there's a block on something that's keeping you stuck in the dark. And, that's just the reality we subscribe to. There's a way out. We're only in the dark as long as we want to be in the dark, I don't know if that's the right way to say it. Anyways, disregard that statement. I was going on different tangents. So anyways, there's a block here to get out of this darkness, to get into the light, to get to this castle, this riches. Look how these cards kind of go together with this background. It's it's like you get out of the darkness. Oh, I'm all over the place. Get out of the darkness into the light, and then you're into this meadow where this wonderful castle is, and then you're going into the wilderness where nature is abundant in every sense of the word. There's flowers, there's butterflies, there's a meadow, there's a streaming light of consciousness going all throughout this. This whole thing looks like an eye, as a matter of fact. This Mother Nature, the universe, Gaia, your angels have an eye on you right now. They're watching you. They know what you need to overcome. So if you need assistance, reach out to your guides, reach out to your higher self, to your angels, to God, whatever resonates with you. Reach out for that assistance. That divine guidance is always there for us, whether we want it or not, it's there. But when we accept it and allow our guides to intervene in our lives, things can go a lot smoother in our realities. Just a suggestion. So we got a 3, 2, and a 3. So that's a 33. That's Christ consciousness right there. That's compassion. So maybe that's what you need to have. You're embodying, tap into that Christ consciousness on the planet that's being built. We're all helping build the Christ consciousness right now. When we're all uploading these higher vibrational thoughts, these light coded messages, these are all going in to that Christ consciousness that's on the planet. And we're building it and building it and building it. And then more people are tapping into the Christ consciousness rather than the collective consciousness of all the matrix, the lack, shame, blame, fear matrix. That's the other collective consciousness that's out there. And we're building the Christ consciousness. We're, uploading our thoughts into that, and that is helping the collective that's still into the matrix consciousness tap into it, because the bigger it is, the easier it is for them to access. So once we get through that, once we can tap into our compassion, we can get to a blossoming abundance. Excuse me. But I have a feeling there may be a storm up ahead. Or if you don't figure out how to get past, how to unlock this door to get through the darkness, to get past the envy, to get past the dark witch here, to get your blossoming abundance, then Spirit, who is you, your higher self, yourself in a higher dimension, is going to create a storm in your life. It's going to create a storm to force you through that, to force you to feel those emotions, to feel through that, and to move on in your ascension journey. So you may view it as as something bad happening, and like chaos and all this wild shit's gonna happen. There's gonna be like a tornado or a hurricane. Look, literally lightning striking, it's destroying this bridge. It's like a tower moment, It's like the tower card, like the tower's falling, the bridge is burning. What are you going to do? You got to jump. You got to abandon ship. You got to move on. And that's your higher self creating that situation in your life to push you along, because that's generally how it works. If we don't willingly go and learn those lessons, then these cyclical patterns are going to keep happening. These cycles, these storms are going to just keep coming into our reality, and it's going to push us out into the direction that we want, that we came here to experience, that our higher selves, and deep down, that life that you really want, that abundance that you really want. Once you get past all the envy and the judgment and the fear, then we step into blossoming abundance. Wow. So I think that's a great reading right there. So beware of your storm. Beware of your powerful tower moment that is potentially going to happen in your energy, in your reality. I feel like there's really just something that you're refusing to change your perspective on. Maybe, I don't know what, maybe it's whatever. It could be anything. It was 1313 when I looked at the time on the video. So maybe it's your energy. Maybe it's, how you're viewing somebody. Maybe you wish you wanted to have what someone else has instead of what you have. Instead of being grateful and happy for all the things that you have in your life right now, because you are abundant. Maybe you don't see it that way. All you have to do is shift your perspective. Like right now, I financially don't really have any money, but I am abundant. The universe is abundant. Everything is abundant in the universe. All we have to do is tap into that abundance. And I feel creating is one of those ways that I do that. So I just keep creating, and everything will fall into place for me, because I believe that. I thoroughly believe that. So what are you seeing as envy? What do you see as envious? Or what are you maybe a little jealous of in your life? Are you wishing you had something that you don't have? Which is kind of like a lack mentality. So if you don't have something, if you perceive yourself as not having something, then how do you get that something? Well, you first start with being 100% whole and complete just the way you are, and you don't need anything. You may want certain things. You may want more material things. You may want more financial abundance. Well, you can ask for that also. I ask Spirit for proof of my abundance every day, well, mostly every day. But I ask Spirit, I ask the universe to show me how abundant I am today. Show me how loved I am today by the universe, by my angels, by the people around me. I mean, that can make a big difference. You ask to be loved more, you're going to be loved more. I guarantee it. Anyways, so strategize, plan, journal. Journal your experiences is really important. That's the biggest message that came out of this to me, to get out of your darkness. Journal about your darkness and then burn that shit on the new moon or full moon, whatever's coming up next. The new moon's coming up next. And get through this envy. Avoid the storm. Please avoid it. We don't need no more storms. But you might need it. I don't know. I'm tired of storms personally, but I've needed several of them, and I've had several, and I've, come out the other side just fine. This is the goal. You want blossoming abundance. So let's get it. That's awesome. That's a powerful reading on 3 cards, 4 cards. I love you guys. I hope this is resonating with you. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Leave a like if you're feeling my vibe. Hit the subscribe button. If you subscribe, when you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified when I put out the videos. I'm going to get back to doing daily videos, or probably multiple daily videos. I'm just kind of in a big transition stage in my life right now, and a lot of things. There's a lot of moving parts and a lot of possibilities that are opening up to me right now. And the situation that I'm currently in is very involved and very intense, but it's all working out because everything is happening for me, not to me. Everything is happening for you, not to you. So be the change that you want to see in this world. Embody that love and compassion. Be that compassionate person. Be that loving person to overcome your envy or jealousy or whatever it is. I love you guys so much. Okay. Bye-bye now.